Welcome to another episode of Pixels Reimagined. If you've been following me closely, then you've probably noticed that there's been a pretty big break between videos. And there was a lot of reasons. A couple people visited. I had to do some stuff. I'm getting into a job, and yeah, it's just a whole bunch of different kinds of stuff. So I definitely want to finish Omori, and I still want to do some videos and whatnot, but it probably won't be as consistent, but I will try not to take several week breaks, if I can help it. Yeah, obviously I'm doing Ganon, since I did Bowser for the Mario one, then I just decided it'd probably be better to do Ganon for the Link one, and then I'll probably do Samus next. Or there's an arcade game called Berserk, and I actually want to do them at some point. I think I'll do Samus next though. And I decided to keep with a theme where I give him almost robotic features, kind of like Link. Since with the Mario and Bowser ones, I kept to more kind of biological, I guess. I don't know. I'm a very vague theming, but that's kind of how I decided to frame it. I didn't really know how I wanted to go with this route. I was considering making the snout to be a little face, but then there wasn't much there with the sprite work, and so I basically just decided to mimic the design of that I did for RoboLink, and then just apply it to Ganon for it, rather than necessarily trying to interpret all the individual pieces. So I'm doing the lazy thing and leaving it up to the viewers for interpretation. I'm passing it off to you guys. But yeah, as I probably mentioned in the Link video, I only played the original Legend of Zelda on the computer for free, or on my calculator. I had a version on there. And my first Legend of Zelda game that I owned, I played the original Ocarina of Time and a tiny bit of Majora's Mask, and mostly Wind Waker at my friend's house that lived in my neighborhood. But I didn't own a Zelda game myself until I got the Ocarina of Time remake for 3DS, which is fun. And then I got Twilight Princess, which I haven't beaten because my Wii died a while ago, and I'd have to go through that whole process to get that up and running, and I don't really have a TV to do it. But for the as a kid, I always liked Ganondorf better, just with the design and everything. The whole King of Thieves thing was really cool, and I still really like Ganondorf. I think he's fun to play in Smash Bros, even though I'm not, well, since me and my friends are not super good at Smash Bros, he's fun to play in Smash Bros. I'm sure if someone actually knew what they were doing, they would completely destroy me without letting me do anything. But as I've gotten older, I really appreciate Ganon's design. I like the pig demon kind of style. I don't know if it was directly inspired by Journey to the West. I guess it's just the fact that it's a pig demon, or that he's a pig demon. Since he's one of the good guys, but that's just, in my Western imagination, that's just what I imagine as pig demons is Journey to the West. But I'm not sure if there's a direct connection there. And yeah, so I kind of was throwing together some vague geometric shapes, and messing with the colors a little bit, and then came out with that design of the little robo boot feet, whatnot. And I thought and I liked how that turned out. So the Mario route of the pixels, I interpreted what I saw based on the colors that the pixels showed. So like I drew his hair because of how the pixel related to the background and whatnot. But here I wanted to keep the design prospect, so I mostly draw in the torso in a lighter color, even though that's not directly present in the pixel. Which, I mean, it's okay. I'm the one who makes the rules, but just kind of a little showing of inconsistency between them. But then, I mean, I guess since I'm sticking with different styles between them, then I guess they don't have to all apply to the same rules. I figure that since the whole thing is that with the Legend of Zelda sprites, that since it's fantasy, I'm making them more cyberish or robotic. So with Samus, I'll probably make her some kind of monstrosity. I have a couple of ideas that may be fun. With the original sprite, but I was kind of intimidated a little bit because her sprite's very well defined, and so it's kind of, so I would really have to push it in order to make it something different, rather than just redrawing or revamping the sprite, which has already been done with Super Metroid and obviously all the other iterations. But yeah, so I guess this is more of like a cyborg because I drew the arms as kind of fleshy and whatnot, but not fully, not identifiable. Like, I don't know exactly how to explain it, but yeah, and with all the lighter areas, like with the eyes in the original sprite, I basically made them these glowy orbs to where they could be energy sources, or maybe they could shoot out something. It would probably make sense for the way that he fights in the game. Is that there's some kind of, they shoots like an energy bolt or whatnot at RoboLink, and I guess the boots are probably rocket boots. Since he kind of teleports all over the place. I mean, maybe it's a teleportation device. I don't know how futuristic this is. But yeah, so I just threw on a pink background for the final image here, to make the details a little bit more noticeable, and I think it turned out pretty well. As always, thank you to my loyal patron, Redacted. And if you want to, you can check out his stream, twitch.tv/DrVonKitty, where I'm a moderator and I'm sometimes there, and I do the emotes. But most importantly, if you're on my channel, you need to check out my Twitch stream. That's where I've moved my comic stuff instead of doing singular YouTube videos. I've been doing Twitch streams where I drop my comic stuff. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, viewers.